Look at this, y'all. First day snowing. And this is exactly what I mean. It's not cold out, but it's cold enough to snow. But I didn't get the duck cage finished yesterday. But I will be working on them today. I got somebody coming to help me today. We're gonna be cutting one of these containers and making a doghouse type thing out of it. So right now, they doing good. Let's see what their food look like. They still got food? Oh, they put an egg inside of there for me. What up, babies? How y'all doing? You doing okay? Let's get y'all some snacks right quick. Looks like they've been able to stay warm in there. They put the egg in there. Let me give them some snacks right quick. All right, so there they go. They've been safe in here so far. And looks like we got 3 eggs in here right now. 2 of them with no shell on them. But you got 1, 2 right there, and then we got 1 in there with a shell. So it looks like they like that area. But I don't know. We will be turning one of these into a doghouse today, a duck house. I don't know how I'm gonna get it cut, but we will be figuring that out today. So nothing really going on in the yard. Yesterday it was too cold. And obviously today it's snowing, so it's pretty cold today. But we're about to get out here on this walk. I didn't do anything in the trails today. Or yesterday. And I really don't plan on doing anything in the trails today. But this is what the wintertime is gonna be like, or yeah, wintertime, because right now it's still just fall. Hey, but let's get out here on this hike. We'll see what we got going for the day. Yeah, stay tuned. Hey, good morning, y'all.
Good morning, Shaw.
Hey, it's still a beautiful morning. It's snowing, it's cold, but still a beautiful morning. Can't deny that one. Hey, we here. That's all that matters. Hey, I feel like the fact that I'm able to find the motivation to get up and come out here and do this, even on days when I don't want to. Like, I ain't gonna lie, when I saw the snow, I was like, hey, I don't want to go out there. I don't want to do this. But it's something that made me feel like, hey, it's time to get ready. And I don't know, I feel like it's amazing when you can find, I guess, workouts or activities that motivate you. I mean, I feel like it's the same kind of momentum I'm talking about like getting out of debt. I feel like now that I'm getting older and understanding and getting a little wiser, I feel like once you hit that sweet spot and things start first maintaining themselves. Once you start figuring out a way to get things to start maintaining themselves, then that's when the progress feel like it's starting to happen. And I'm saying, to me, I know we're sitting here talking about all kinds of things, but I'm talking about just motivation to get up, to get out and do something. Whoa. That was it, dude. I guess what I'm saying is, a lot of times we don't make a move out of fear. And then when you get past fear and you start moving, then you find your motivation to keep moving, because you've already defeated fear. The fear of, let's go with New Year's resolutions, yeah? A lot of people wait until the day of, like New Year's Day, and they feel like they're gonna flip a switch in their mind. And to me, I feel like when a person does a New Year's resolution, they're just reminding themselves of something that they want in their life, but it's not really a priority to them. And you ask me why, right? Yeah, I heard you. Well, in my opinion, why is if it was something that you really wanted, you wouldn't put it off till tomorrow. You would start today. If it was life-threatening, you would change it today. So why not just think of it as maybe one day down the line, it could be threatening your life if you keep putting it off. Why wait until that point to make that change? To me, the point of what I was saying was, I try to develop habits. Just like bad routines, I try to develop good routines. And what I'm saying is, breaking out of bad routines is just as hard as creating a good one. I'm saying, hey, yeah, I'm coming up on a year on Thanksgiving of not having no nicotine in my system. I'm telling you, it may not be as hard as the day I said I wasn't gonna do it no more. But what I'm saying is, here I am still a year later, y'all, still thinking about it. Yeah, that's work every day. And that's a habit that I'm trying to break. And then I'm on the other side of it, trying to stay healthy. And what I'm saying is, I'm trying to roll, I guess, the same way. I'm gonna be honest with you. In the military, we used to always say, one mistake can get rid of 10 attaboys. And an attaboy is, hey, you did a job well done. Well, I look at it the same way on negative things on your life. I feel like when you get a negative thing on your life, it sticks with you and you gotta pay for it so much more to get out of that negative. I'm saying, it don't matter where you at. What I'm saying is, if you're in debt, you got to work your way out of debt before you can start having anything of your own. That's where I'm at right now, working out. I ain't out, but I'm gonna get there. And I'm telling you, I'm gonna let y'all know along the way. What I'm saying is, that's the same thing I feel like with your spiritual life, with your career life. I'm saying, mess up one really good job and see how many more really good jobs just come knocking at your door, especially if you're working in a small community. Oh my goodness, what I'm saying is, we got to put more thought into the choices we make today with the foresight of what it could affect in the future. And so what I'm saying is, every morning I get up and I think, man, I don't want to go do this. But then I think about, hey, I tell my son, it's always easier. Well, let's just say it's harder to get going again once you stop. That's what I tell him. If you ever stop something that you love, it's harder to find time for it again. Yeah. I'm saying, I feel like I created look, it's kind of one of those, which came first, the chicken or the egg? Whoa, slippery. Yep. I'm just saying, I could foresee that was gonna be slippery today. I mean, it's snowing. I'm just playing. So, hey, I feel like I really be having conversations with myself, yeah. Who you talking to, Shaw? I'm talking to you. And you. Okay. He said, do more listening. I'm listening. And it's coming down. That sounds like slush now. Not like snow no more. But then you got something coming down slowly, floating every now and then. Oh, it's gonna be slick. It's gonna be slick. But we walking on our best game right now. Yep. We ready. At least I hope so. I've been training for this my whole life. Hey, what I'm saying is I feel like I've been training like this my whole life. Hey, before I went in the military, I used to do stuff like this. A lot of times on bikes. Then I went in the military and they made me do stuff like this. I kind of felt at home, even though a lot of times I felt alone. But guess what? I felt the same way when I was at home. What I'm saying is, hey, it's all about perspective. Now, I never feel that way. Did the military break me of that? Nope. They made me feel it worse. And then I guess I started looking at life from different perspectives, sitting back and trying to figure out what the heck is going on. Hey, what I'm saying is I didn't have help. I'm saying you get nowhere by yourself. And if you get nowhere by yourself, how could you be alone? Oh my goodness, you hear what I'm saying, guy? It's all about perspective. And what I'm saying is, even when I thought I was alone as a kid, I'm saying I was never alone, but it felt that way. But I never was, not once. I always was surrounded with good people my whole life as a kid. I'm for real. I feel like everybody that I came in contact with as a kid looked at me and was like, hey, we want to help him. We gonna help him stay out of trouble. We gonna help him. Shoot, I'm saying everybody in my neighborhood, it feel like they had my mother's number on speed dial. I'm serious. And if I ever needed something to eat, I had neighbors who would not let me go hungry. Not a single one of them. Heck, I got one neighbor who I feel like I ate more dinners at her house than I did at my own. I'm saying it's all about perception, in my opinion, because really, I'm saying I was in the best place I could possibly be. Hey, I'm serious. I grew up in a different kind of neighborhood. I'm saying it was a tight, close-knit community. And now, when I go back, it's a different kind of neighborhood. Oh, yeah. I ain't saying that it's different. It's still the same neighborhood. You could just tell people don't know people in the neighborhood no more. Nobody knows their next door neighbor. I'm saying I feel like that's that way almost everywhere. Hey, but I guess it wasn't my neighborhood. Maybe it's the kind of person that I am. Because now I feel like I live in a neighborhood where I feel like people go out their way to be nice to me. I'm serious. Except for the ones who be walking through my yard without my permission. We'll talk about them. But not right now. I'm saying the same way when I moved to my neighborhood, my neighbors are all like, they're like friends. They sit out in the cul-de-sac and they do things together. And they invited us. They welcomed us as soon as we showed up. And I'm saying they felt like family as soon as we showed up. I'm serious. And it's crazy. I don't know if it's the kind of neighborhood that I was in or the kind of person that I am, but one way or another, what I'm saying is I feel like I always end up in a place with people who end up taking care of me. Even when I was in the most unsafe places in the world, I feel like, and I don't want to talk about that, but here it is. It's the snow that make me think about it. And now I know that's exactly what it is. And we'll be straight. The most loneliest time I've ever had in my life was around this time of year in Afghanistan. Y'all want to talk about being lonely? Hey, That was the worst deployment I ever been on. Hey, that was probably the most scared I ever been in my life. Hey, what I'm saying is, when you find out what you can make it through, you don't be worried about much else. Hey, it's crazy because I love this weather, but I hate this time of year. Hey, I'm saying this time of year, to me, everything in life gets stressful. Hey, ain't this the time where life get the most stressful financially, y'all? Life get hard. You want to make sure you get the gifts that you're supposed to get for your kids. You want to do the best you can for them. And then you get the pressure that come with this. Even though it's the most joyful music you hear, the most joyful time of the year, hey, your feelings be right here. Hey, it's confusing, ain't it? Hey, what I'm saying is, every walk ain't for everybody, but what I'm saying is, if you go through things like I go through, hey, this morning's walk is for you. I'm okay with it. I guess that's what I'm learning, is when I'm able to tell other people what I've been through or what I went through, it make it easier to seem like what I'm going through ain't never really that big of a deal. And that's what I'm saying. The memories that I try to suppress, the ones I try to get rid of, are the very ones that made me realize and understand how strong of a person I really am. I try to push out the memories of the things that I don't want to deal with. And what I'm saying is, hey, the fact that I dealt with them is what made me who I am today. And I ain't ashamed of that person, so I can continue on my walks. Hey, what I'm saying is, it's all about perspective. You gotta look at yourself differently. Don't worry about what other people think about you. If you've been through something and you made it through, hey, this morning is a blessing for you. And that statement is true. I ain't the one giving the blessing. I'm telling you the fact that you're here. Hey, you made it through. He wouldn't have wasted his time on somebody to bless him if he ain't feel like blessing him. And what I'm saying is, you made it to this morning, change your perspective. Life been hard because you've been looking at it wrong. Whew. Hey, what I'm saying is, it's the strong who deal with the most. And as long as you're here to keep on talking about it, hey, yeah, I hear other people talk about it too. Hey, what I'm saying is, I take it all, I don't care. Hey, what I'm saying is, it's still a beautiful morning. It's crazy because I can share a mixed emotion. Just like I'm saying about these seasons, I can share a mixed emotion. I can be happy and sad at the same time, and it feels like joy. Oh boy, where we going with this, y'all? Leave that alone. Woo! Sometimes you cry with a tear of joy. What I'm saying is, look, I'm here. I'm walking with you, boy. I don't want to say it like that, but I don't really care about what other people think, because it really took realizing that in the time that I felt the most alone, hey, every time I feel like I've been alone, I don't know, maybe that's why I feel like I always try and stay prepared, stay training for something, because what I'm saying is, ooh, I feel like you'd be expecting me to put in a little bit of work too. I don't think I ever got out of nothing just, well, I don't know. Hey, what I'm saying is, yeah. Hey, there go the answer right there. I ain't did none of it, ain't responsible for none of it. Hey, yep. Thinking I did anything was me walking into the thorniest thoughts I could have. Ain't none of it because of me. I'm here because of the grace of God. That's a fact. Hey, what I'm saying? Eventually you get numb to stuff. Hey, take and hit your hand with something over and over. I don't care which side. After a while, you just get used to it. What I'm saying is, life is the same. Life is the same. You go through enough times, you'll wear down a perfect trail. A perfect path on your emotions. Hey, a perfect path on your finances. A perfect path on your health. What I'm saying is, do anything enough. Oh, it's gonna be a reward at the end of it. It just depends on what kind it's gonna be, a good one or a bad one. Sit on the couch, ooh, bad one. Get out and do something, ooh, could be a bad one, yeah. Could be, slip out, fall, hurt yourself. Well, basically not experience life. That's a bad one. Hey, y'all, forgive me, but this morning, I told you I'm starting to learn though. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm learning myself. For so long, I was trying to wonder, why did I always get like this time of year? Well, now what I'm saying is, after talking with somebody on a regular basis and learning myself, I'm starting to understand exactly why what happens to me happens to me. I know it now. And then what I'm saying is, if you can't realize it in your life, I'm saying think about it. If you ever feel stressed or anxiety during this time of year, stop and think about why. What I'm saying is, I'd like to help. I see some people who right after Christmas, they go out and buy Christmas lights. Right after Christmas, they go out and buy Christmas presents even for the next year, that's a very smart idea. That's what I'm saying is, that's really thinking ahead. What I'm saying is, hey, start a budget and a plan. You know Christmas is coming next year, yeah. So this is me helping. Start thinking about next Christmas, this Christmas, and put your life's expenses on a budget. I'm saying, that's the same way I be feeling about people who come to the barbershop. They be like, man, I need a haircut tomorrow, my birthday or my anniversary. And it's like, did you not know that was coming? Or did you just wait until today to think about me? What I'm saying is, that's how everything in your life thinks and works. And that's what I'm talking about when I talk about balance. Don't wait until the day that you need balance to start looking for it. Basically, hey, I don't know where I'm going with it, but I feel like going home. Hey, so I'm hoping this one hits home because it hit home for me and it was right on time, right where it was supposed to be. Hey, what I'm saying is, I hope that touched everybody close to me, because that's how love is supposed to be. Hey, much respect, much love. Love each and every one of y'all. Hey, this your boy, and I'm out.